OMG, I cannot believe we actually made 51 yen out of these controversial albums. Back then, we created Getting Off the Bus of Sham Avant Garde. Later, we modified it into Avant-Trends-garde. This was to distinguish performative universalism from our Avant Namenlos style. Our approach respects the outcast spirit found in Stockholm, and it focuses on one path of modern avant-garde that we actively stalk. Referential experimental began as time-stamped jazz exercises from Professor Gerald's class. Those exercises later evolved into electronic works. That process led to a successful experiment on crab Canon. We called it Clustered Crab Canon. Then came the Cat 11 project. It became the most controversial album we have ever declared. Those numbers later became the total cap for CuteSweetPopCoin. During that time, many platforms denied our services. They tried to dodge our releases. Even SoundCloud switched into bureaucratic mode. But that never stopped us from seeking other indie platforms. That is how we ended up with 51 yen in micro recommendations. It was never about money or fans. It was always about a manifesto. About staging something unapologetically. Around the same time, we spoke with Professor Gerald. We said that all PhDs are fake to us. This was after she indicated credentials were not required to reach musicians. From there, we talked about intangible influences. We talked about Professor Paulina, and an unfinished piece with 3 introverted worldviews. Our friend Chris, Professor Paulina, and our own fully introverted universe. The original plan was built around studying Rachmaninoff, especially Little Red Riding Hood. The unapologetically glorified wolf-inspired our aesthetic. Out of fear of rejection, we delayed asking Professor Paulina for help. We planned to wait until entering a master's program. We even considered using Russian as a secondary language excuse. Professor Gerald encouraged us to speak out anyway. She suggested talking to a former director for a special class. That ex-director ended in disappointment. That semester, we sensed no one would take us after graduation. So the following semester, we reached out to Professor Paulina directly. To our surprise, we received incredible support. We do not regret anything that happened. Our paranoia was justified. Yes, we were accepted into a Master of Music program. The acceptance letter said we could register for classes, but we were not allowed to register at all. In the end, we begged Professor Cohen for additional classes. That semester was very strange. We will explain it later. It was meaningful to speak with Professor Lewis one last time. We planned a future master's degree that drifted into another path. In the end, we returned to Indian tech for a while. We no longer believe in so-called universal narratives, where you do not even need music to be a musicologist, where auditions are removed in the name of inclusion. Meanwhile, we fulfilled all requirements and were still blocked. We were forced to delay for an entire year. So we accepted a tech offer instead, one that allows you to register first and wait for the degree. Maybe everything is God's will. We do not know what comes next. Our palms feel more accurate than any data analysis. Anyway, let's see what's next.